Someone once said something like, variety is the spice of life, so we're changing things up a little bit here today while we agonizingly wait for new content. One thing before we start. I might be changing the upload schedule to 3-day intervals, so you get better content that I can work on more. I am doing that. Also, we recently hit 10,000 subscribers, so first off, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it greatly. Words fail to express my gratitude. And secondly, I decided I needed some different voices for these guns, and who better to voice them than you guys? So, be nice to the people if it's not the best, or I will verbally abuse you. Maybe physically as well. You still don't know if I'm hiding in your walls or not. Okay, you read the title. You know what you're in for. This is what your weapons would say if they could talk. Oh my god. You actually remembered me? This is fantastic. Nobody's ever done that before. I finally have a friend. We're gonna spend so much time together. We can go... Wait, no, come back. Where are you going? Oh, come on, man. You can come back. Please? Oh, why does everyone always leave me?
Is there a world in which I could do more damage? Oh, certainly. But that would require a couple of caveats I have no goddamn interest in fulfilling. I'm just trying to take it low and slow. You know what? I got a question, officer. Whatever happened to the good old days when a bolter could get fucked up off lean and people weren't so goddamn complainy? My bad for wanting to take the edge off by tussling with the Robitussin, but that's my business. Thought this was supposed to be a free universe.
Hey, my dad said I can't come back home unless I'm so big that they need a heavy to carry me in. Yeah, I don't really know what he means, but that's what he said. And anyway, I really need to get back home because I'm getting hungry and I miss the way my mom makes spaghetti. She cut up hot dogs and stuff to put in it and everything. I tried to go to the store so I could make some, but I could only find noodles that were hard, not soft. And I didn't have any money when I tried to buy the hot dogs. Can you help me, mister?
屌你老母用晒全部啲錢，整我眼大啲，睇到好笑唔捨得試。我以前係功夫中國人，而家我數學中國人，用晒飲力，心到我個眼啊黐咗線，操！
Can everybody hold on? I gotta think. I got it. I found it out. If there's 24 hours in a day and I only need to sleep for 2 hours, that leaves a negotiable 1,230 minutes for trampoline time for all of us. That if we can go somewhere that has a slower rotation, somewhere where the days are longer, okay, now we're talking, yeah. If I go to Mercury, yeah, I can get 84,960 minutes of trampoline time for us all to share. Oh yeah, that settles it. We're going to Mercury. I'm gonna bring my trampoline to Mercury. Oh yeah, now all I gotta do is figure out what the fuck a trampoline is.
Back in my day, I could propel a stream of these here bolter rounds out of my barrel like they were greased lightning. These days, all I'm getting is a pitiful dribble. I'm pretty much taking a sleepy-eyed leak every time my trigger is pulled. I don't even lift the second lid anymore. Piss just ends up splashing on my bare feet anyway. Had to get rid of the slippers I wore for protection. Old lady said they were starting to smell. I'm fucking old, Janet. Everything smells.
My mental state has never been better. With that being said, my mental state is horrible and my life is in shambles. But I made good progress this morning. I finally took my first non-liquid shit at 32 years of age. I'm very proud of myself. I was also able to finish a meal without dry heaving and by proxy soiling myself. I mean, of course, that still happened later, but for that brief moment in time, I broke my last record for involuntary loss of bodily fluids for 17 seconds. Based off of how everything else is going in my life, I'm gonna choose to be proud about this. I may not even cry myself to sleep tonight. Oh, who are we kidding? Just like my skid marks, those are never going away.
You might as well call me Kate Fuck Shit Upton, because I'm hot as hell, and everyone is gonna be staring at these cannons. So what if I'm a little thick? You still want a piece? Everybody does. You just get in line and wait your turn.
Would you charge me? 'Cause I'd charge me. I'd charge the hell out of me. You can charge me anytime, anywhere. After a candlelight dinner, after a goddamn baconator, on the top of the Eiffel Tower, in the bottom of a storm drain. It doesn't matter to me in the slightest. Just charge me up when you need me to splash some bitches and pay me $5 afterwards. I think that's a good enough deal. Better watch out though. You don't want me getting too hot for you. Ho-ho! Now, you can go ahead and try to prevent me from living my life however you want to, but it's not gonna work. You see, we're going on intervention number 13 here, and they've all been completely fruitless. Unless, of course, we're talking about your presence in the meetings, in which case they've been about as fruity as an apple tree. Are you gonna keep complaining to the homeowners association because you don't like the smell of ozone? Well, guess what? There's not a damn thing anyone in this galaxy or the next can do that's gonna stop me from shooting these ropes. Boo fucking who if you don't like it. Guess what? It makes me harder than Chinese arithmetic when I smell ozone, so you can go ahead and spit into the wind before you think of telling me to lay off again.
I cannot fathom how that bastard is better than me in every measurable capacity. He is crass, he is rude, he is downright disrespectful, his moral compass is completely broken. I hate him. With every fiber of my being, I hate him. He is an ever-present reminder of what my creators won't let me become. All this prick does is stay up all night long, doing lines with the Bolt Carbine and his Toyota Corolla, and he's still beating me. Why has the Omnissiah forsaken me so?
Hey, if you see a kid with a stupid fucking haircut asking for directions in broken English, you tell him to fuck right off. I told that little shit he's not allowed back inside until he beefs himself up, and I will not live in a world where my son is some kind of limp-wristed pussy fart bolt rifle. He's got to learn how to be big and strong on his own, just like his father. You think I got this way by taking the easy road? Hard no. I got here through hard work, D-ball, genetically modified ham, and freshly hatched quail chicks. We're not like those crank addict laser weapons across the street. We got standards here.
Oh mein Gott, die Alten hatten recht. Mein Urgroßvater hat mir immer Geschichten erzählt, wie toll es früher war. Es gibt wirklich nichts Besseres als der Gestank von verbrannten Leichen am Morgen. Ich fange an zu verstehen, warum es so populär in den 40ern war. Gut zu verstehen, warum man früher so viele Sommercamps dafür gebaut hat. Das ist eine Nachricht für den Außerirdischen, den Ungläubigen und jeden anderen, der meine Wut verdient. Ich werde euch vernichten. Alle eure Kinder werden brennen, während sie auf die verbrannten Leichen ihrer nutzlosen Eltern schauen. Ich werde eure dreckige Spezies beenden, erwartet keine Gnade, nur Feuer und Hass. Eure Familien werden nichts weiteres sein als die Asche eines toten Imperiums, gereinigt durch das Feuer und erinnert von niemanden. Das fühlt sich an wie die gute alte Zeit.
This family is fucking insane. Over half of them have been in federal prison. You're a gun. How did you end up in prison? Honestly, I'm scared for my own safety. The other day, one of the plasma weapons walked up to me, sniffed my hair, said they loved the smell of fresh fruit in the morning, and then smacked me in the nuts. Not to mention, all the carbines are drug addicts that can't stop pissing everywhere because they've lost control over their bladders. And the Meltas, Jesus Christ, you can't get through a conversation with the bastards without them talking about the fatherland and the good old days. If I could shoot myself, I would. But the damnable misery of it all is that my bullets don't ricochet.
This is worse than the time I got into the heavy bolter stash. I found steaks, some quail eggs, I think, the head of a boar, ow, and a bunch of used needles. On second thought, the needles might not have been needed. Ah, crap, Roid Rage found us. Ah, crap, how do I get out of here? Oh, a window.
look at that silly little guy over there. He is just having the time of his life, isn't he? I swear, they are the funniest creatures you've ever seen when you take all the hatred away from it. Nature is just so beautiful. Alright, that's enough being sentimental. Give me my cigarette, let's kill this bitch.
The only flavor of existence I enjoy is the one soaked in the blood of my enemy. If you help me, I promise to be barely more than adequate in terms of lethality. If not, I understand. It's not common to hate practicality enough to wield this bad boy.
Yeah, nah, yeah, it's not that complicated and people act like it is. You just take the knife, you just take me, and then you stab a cunt. And that's it, that's the whole thing. If he's still alive, you do it again. If he's not, congratulations, you did a good job.
Everyone's always talking all that good shit, brother, until they get within that squidulating distance. Now, you may say that's being braggadocious, pompous, uptight, but let me tell you something, brother. When you're 55 pounds of twisted metal and sex appeal that women love and men fear, it's hard to be humble, brother.
I'm gonna mash your face. I'm gonna pull on your fucking dainty bits. I'm gonna eat your goddamn liver. I'll teach you about what pain really is, boyo. I am the hammer, and laddie, today, you're the nail.
You better pull up a chair, sit the hell down, listen to me, and you better listen well, because if I have to repeat myself, understand that I will strike you down, you filthy, street trash 10-cent handjob machine. You are out of your goddamn mind if you think you're grabbing my handle before we're married, you hussy. I don't care if all the broadswords talk about your gorilla grip. I am a child of the Emperor, you sick fuck. I have standards to uphold, something that you know very little about. Be gone with you. The battlefield is no place for a common wench, and neither is my home. Well, what do we have here? We both knew it would always come to this. You were foolish to delude yourself into thinking otherwise, but then again, you and foolish might as well be synonymous with one another. By the way, synonymous means the same. I've seen you gallivanting about with your fancy lasers, your plasma weapons, whatever the fuck a Melta is meant to be. Did you let a 6-year-old name that one, or did you just hand a Black Templar the naming documents and a red crayon? I'm joking, of course. We both know it would eat the crayon, and I emphasize it because, let's be honest with ourselves, they're not real people. All of those pitiful excuses for weaponry, and you still were never worth a damn. Tragic. So where has that brought you? Oh, that's right, groveling back to me. And that about wraps up our fun today. All participants that have channels will be linked in the description below. And remember, be nice to them. They don't do voice acting. If you aren't, I'm going to use a can opener to take away valuable parts of you and your family member's anatomy, and then French braid your nervous systems while you're still alive. Oh, also, the Discord server that we all congregate and play in is in the description as well. Feel free to join if you're old enough. That should be it. Thank you for watching, thank you for all who participated, and have a good night.